We're here today at Eaton Park, Norwich for the 60th staging of the British Individual Cycle Speedway Championships. So welcome to the explosive world of Cycle Speedway, and the rider they all have to beat today is this man standing with me now, Mr. Aris from the Wednesfield Aces clubs in the West Midlands, and he has been on the rostrum 7 times, he's been in 14 finals and he's won 4 of them. Lee, well, it's a big build-up, but I just want you to tell me a little bit about the sport. Where did it originally come from? It's been going 60 years now.
Well, I've seen the black and white videos all from the old bomb sites from World War II, so I guess when people copying Speedway around the bomb sites, I believe that's where it's all originated from.
And of course we've moved on a long way now, and tell us about today's tracks.
Well, today you got tracks all up and down the country, including Scotland, Wales as well, so there's tracks approximately everywhere in the UK. And the good arenas like today, you've got all the facilities. And the beauty about Cycle Speedway is one day you've got a kid who's on the streets, and next couple of weeks later he could be performing Cycle Speedway for his local town, so it's a good sport.
12 months ago in this very event, the man standing with me now was crowned champion, Mark Boaler from the Horspath Hammers Club in Oxford, and he's been in 5 finals. He won last year's. Mark, what's it going to take for you to win this trophy again today, do you reckon?
It's going to be 5 consistent rides. Hopefully I can put 5 rides together with no exclusions, no silly mistakes. Hopefully I'll be there or thereabouts come the end of the day.
Well, with me we've got Phil Howes, twice British champion, and I'm going to ask him what he thinks the similarities are with Speedway and what are the differences. First of all, Phil, the similarities?
They're very similar. It's 4 riders, 4 laps. The only difference is one has an engine and we're obviously pedal power.
Well, that means you've got to pedal it, so what do you think would make the perfect cycle speedway rider if you're looking at those 2 sports together?
I think if you put maybe Chris Hoy together with Jason Crump, you've probably got the perfect cycle speedway rider.
Is that you?
I would like to think so, yes.
When it comes to the British finals, nobody has been in more than this man with me now, Mr. Steve Harris from the Horspath Hammers Club. Believe it or not, his 22nd final. You have to go back to the mid-80s before you find a final that Steve didn't appear in, and he's with me now. Steve, tell me just a little bit about the techniques of Cycle Speedway, the starting, for example. It's a pretty crucial part of the race.
Well, starting obviously is as crucial, as you'll see, that almost in every case, well, probably 75% of the races are won by the person who makes it clean around the first corner and away. So obviously it's ultimate concentration for 2 to 5 seconds until the tapes go up. From there it's maximum power and maximum effort to try and get to the first corner first. However, obviously starting in the inside, grid 1 is an advantage. Everybody's going to start today 1 or 2 times from there, but all the other positions as well. When you're on the outside, you've got to maximise your points you can from the outside gate. So sometimes a clever pullback or something might give you a better position.
Up now for heat number 2 then, Andy Angell. He's already fallen off on the parade lap, would you believe it? Andy Angell, he often finishes up on the deck, but usually it's as a result of a bit of physical out on the track. But anyway, Andy Angell from Hull on gate position number 1. Phil Howes, the former twice champion, and he goes in the colours of Leicester from gate 2. On 3, another Hull rider, Adam Stevenson, and on gate 4, of course, 4 times champion Aris from the difficult gate 4 here in heat number 2. So the referee now putting them under orders. Off they go into the first span. Andy Angell first to show then was Phil Howes, then Adam Stevenson, and look at Aris powering up the back into 3rd place there. Trademark pass by Aris, but he's left himself with quite a lot to do because they're getting a little bit spaced out. Andy Angell up front halfway through the race leads this one from Phil Howes. He rides in the colours of Leicester, but he's a Norwich boy, so he's a local favourite, but he's making no impression on Angell with a lap and a quarter to go. Aris back in 3rd place there, and Stevenson at the back. So half a lap to go now, and Andy Angell, 2nd last year, wants to go one better this year. Across the line for 4 points ahead of Phil Powell, Aris and Adam Stevenson. That's the way of it in heat number 2. Heat for the restart then. Just a reminder, Chrissy Jukes, Mark Boaler, Steve Harris, and finally on the outside, Chris Timms then. Referee Doherty Got his eagle eye on the riders, puts them under starters' orders. Up go the tapes, and once again Boaler leaning on into the first bend this time, gets clear of Dukes, and that was a powerful first bend by the defending champion. Boaler in the lead from Timms in second, then Dukes and Harris up the back straight. Boaler takes a quick look over his shoulder, sees who's there. It's Chris Timms. He knows he's a speedy customer himself, so Mark Boaler could be about to put the defence of his title underway in the best possible way, with a lap to go and a win and 4 points that goes with it. Boaler from Horspath leading from Chris Timms, Birmingham, Chris Dukes, Wednesfield, and Steve Harris, Horspath. A winning start for the champion, Mark Boaler, in heat number 4.
Right, race results. Heat number 4, Mark Boaler, race winner, 42 seconds exactly, race time. Second place from the Birmingham Lights, Chris Timms.
Well, having a great day on the track, plenty of exciting racing, and here with me is Ian Brown from the Cycle Speedway Commission, one of the movers and shakers in the sport. Now, Ian, what have we got planned for the future in Cycle Speedway? Because having a great day today.
Yeah, well, this is obviously the elite side of the sport. What we're trying to do is get down to the bottom, the grassroots area, focus on the kids, getting people involved in the sport, putting them onto bikes, getting them racing, and we're going to hopefully target the local schools, local clubs, because this sport can be done on grass, it can be done on obviously a cinder track, but it's done in a way that everybody can take part. Dads, lads, mums, daughters, you know, everybody can have a go, from 90 down to 9, or even younger than that. We've even got some at 5 and 6 years old taking part, but it's a simple sport to do, and obviously it can be done in a confined area, so it's not a very expensive sport to run.
So we're on heat 5, and it's Chrissy Dukes has 2 races on the trot, but that might be a bit of a handicap, but it has got the advantage of 2 inside starts. He's just had one of them and he finished 3rd. Let's see if he can fare a little bit better here. The Wednesfield rider on gate 1 in heat 5. On 2 we've got Adam Peck from Leicester, and the riders on 3 and 4 have one thing in common here: they both won their opening races. That's Andy Angell from Hull on 3, and the young man from East Newport, sensational start in heat number 3 by taking Thomas Reed on the last lap for a win. So Ben Mould it is on gate 4. The lineup for heat number 5: Dukes, Peck, Angell, Mould. Angell and Mould, the riders to watch. Certainly Angell wants to be on that rostrum this year, preferably a point higher than last year when he finished 2nd. The referee puts them under orders. Oh, and that's an untidy start there.
Grid number 1, yeah, is indicating rider on grid number
Chris Dukes of Wednesfield, the rider moving at the tapes, gets his marching orders. 3 riders in the restart. These rules are really strict, and Chrissy Dukes maybe not too happy about that, but he's the one to go. So 3 riders only in the restart then. Adam Peck going right to left, then Andy Angell, and finally Ben Mould. Once again, the referee, Mr. Dowdy, putting them under orders. Up they go, and that's an explosive start by Angell there. Peck just holding him off as Mould tries to come through. Angell dropping underneath Mould, and a pair of them. Look at that. Well, there's plenty of aggression there. Mould comes to grief this time as Angell through into the lead from Peck. Andy Angell, the Humberside wizard, out there in front from Adam Peck. Ben Mould only able just to nurse it round to get the 2 points. He had a great opening ride, did Mould, but I'm afraid came to grief there in that clash of the Titans down the home straight as Andy Angell makes it 2 races, 2 wins. He's determined to go one better. He certainly set about it the right way in the early stages of this final. So settling themselves down now. You can see the tension from those riders there, Aris and Boaler, because they know one slip could cost them the title. They know they've got to give 101%, and Ben Mould knows he's got nothing to lose in this one and everything to gain. Mould, Aris, Boaler. Mould makes it. Aris looks for the trademark cutback. Boaler right there on Aris's back wheel. Mould's away, and I think he's going to win this one. It's Aris and Boaler for second and third. Can Boaler catch Aris? That's the measure of it in this one as they're halfway through the race. Ben Mould scooped away from the two former champions. Former champion Aris can only pick up 3 points here. Mould's got this one in the bag. What can Boaler do? He's right on the tail of Aris, but he does a late switch. He's not going to get there. Aris is going to hold on to the 3 points. Boaler just gets to 2. Both of them drop points for the first time today, and both of them have to look at the back wheel of Ben Mould from East Newport, who puts himself right in the reckoning with 10 points, 2 wins and a third. So Ben Mould comes right into contention. Ben Mould just finishes with the fastest time of the day. That's Mouldy flying. Just run through the bikes. They're basic bikes, but just tell us what the features are.
The bikes are designed specifically for cycle speedway. No brakes, no gears. Very low gearing for acceleration from a standing start. So that's very important to get away from the gate as quickly as possible. Try and get an advantage over your competitor. Tyres are also being designed specifically for the sport because you need to get good grip on the shale surface. Lightweight aluminium frames now, so there's been lots of developments in the last few years, and all for the better.
Heat 15 and the leading contender in the meeting here, Andy Angell, is out in this one. 3 races, 3 wins. He needs another one to stay out in front. Full lineup then. Matt Boaler from Hull on gate 1. Chris Timms from Birmingham there next to him on gate 2. Then it's the event leader, Andy Angell, with 3 wins and 12 points from gate 3. And finally from Poole on gate 4, we have Thomas Reid. Angell knows the pressure's on now. He's still got Boaler and Aris looking over his shoulder at those 2 riders and the other leading contenders. And best way for Angell to stay in front is to get another 4 points here. Off they go, and Chris Timms there away first, and that's a super ride from Thomas Reid from the outside. So it's Timms now. Angell's got up the inside from Reid. Reid now trying an inside pass on Angell. Look at that, free into the corner, and it's Reid that comes back into second place. Angell's only back in third. Chris Timms out in front from Thomas Reid in second. Then it's Andy Angell and Matt Boaler. Timms leading, but now Reid that makes that dash through to take over from Timms. Angell setting off after him. Timms and Reid there coming unstuck, and look at this at the back from Boaler and Angell. Timms gets it back from Reid. Round they come, and that's a win for Chris Timms. What a race that was. Race of the day. Thomas Reid in second place, Andy Angell third. That race, 4 laps, epitomises individual cycle speedway at its very top level. Chris Timms and Thomas Reid there showing that Andy Angell's not having this championship all his own way. Angell has to be content with 2 points only. Big Heat 20 up then, and in the context of the meeting, this is the race of the day because it's the matchup between last year's championship winner Mark Boaler and last year's second place rider Andy Angell, and they're both leading contenders here today. Reading across from the inside then, Chris Osborne from Horspath goes from gate position number 1. Meeting reserve Lee Grange goes on gate 2. Then it's Mark Boaler, the defending champion, on 3. He's got 13 points, must have a win here. That would bring him level with Lee Aris. And the rider on gate 4, Andy Angell there, not quite ready for the start. He's got 14 points. A win from him would make him outright champion. Second place would leave him level with Boaler. So if we could see a race result which Boaler wins and Angell second, we'd have a 3-rider runoff for the title. Two other riders will have a say in that though, and that's Andy Angell right out of gate 4 and into the lead, and he just needs to pick off Chris Osborne because Boaler's stuck right at the back here. Chris Osborne leads from Andy Angell. Andy Angell now trying to get through, but Mark Boaler is right at the back. Andy Angell's having trouble with Chris Osborne at the moment. Chris Osborne leads, Andy Angell second, now Mark Boaler up into third place. Angell takes a look over his shoulder. He knows that 3 points will put him level with Aris. A win would win him the title. Boaler's closing menacingly on the last half lap. What can Boaler do? Angell coming up the inside, and he takes a tumble on the last bend. I got a feeling Boaler won the race. I don't think Angell's going to get anything there. That looked to me like a racing incident, and I got a feeling that Boaler takes the win right on the last bend. Osborne was leading. Angell made a challenge. Boaler saw the two of them slip and came through to take it. The referee is now going to tell the crowd exactly what the outcome is, but I would be surprised if it was anything other than a Boaler win. But everything hangs on the referee's decision, and here it is now.
Heat number 20. Andy Angell.
Andy Angell has won it. Andy Angell's won it. Well, what a way to win it. The referee has awarded the race because the Horspath rider Chris Osborne has obviously been excluded, and the race awarded at the point that they cross the line. See what it means to Andy Angell. He made a brave attempt at passing on the final bend. His way was balked. The referee says unfairly. That means that Angell gets the 4 points, Boaler gets the 3, and that is a crucial decision. Andy Angell is the British champion. He was runner-up last year. There they are. Bumps for Andy Angell from Messrs Boaler and Aris. How good is that? Wow. Boaler only finished second in that one, and that puts his total on 16 points. What a dramatic end to that. Andy Angell, he risked everything on the final bend. It paid off because he got the 4 points awarded after being balked by the Horspath rider Chris Osborne. What a finish. Well, here's the main man still dripping with champagne from those celebrations. Andy Angell, the new British champion. Well, I just got to ask you how it feels, Andy.
Unbelievable. It don't feel real. Just don't know what to say.
Well, you were in your final last year where you were runner-up. You got one better this year.
Same draw as well, 2 3s, the same as last year.
Yeah, so. And well, you know, you had a lot of hot competition out there. It looked like it was slipping away from one stage.
Yeah, my fourth ride, I think it was. I was looking for a second off my second grid 3 and ended up getting a third. But last race worked out, so.
And exactly what were your thoughts on that last race? Because it was all on the referee's decision. Did you think that you've done enough?
Well, I didn't know. I had no idea. It was just waiting. Very nervous minute that.
But you made a big decision to go for it on the final bend.
I was just worried about Mark behind me. Obviously, Chris in front was not as fast as I thought I could go, and Mark was catching quickly. So split decision. Maybe the wrong one, maybe the right one. Who knows? But
you went for it. It paid off, and you're champion. How about that?
Unreal. Speechless.
So some hugely entertaining action there from the British Cycle Speedway finals. A sport definitely on its way back to prominence, and indeed we hope to bring you more coverage of the British Series in the coming year.